There's various, with the scaling down of the work of legislature, due to the forthcoming elections, it's actually better for us to meet on your work in different parts of the province. So I'd like to welcome all of you. I'd also ask that we bow our strong. Thank you. The agenda is in front of us. Kabo, tell me, in terms of apologies, have we received any apologies? And are there any other apologies to reflect in the meeting?
Good morning, Chair, and good morning, honorable members and colleagues. No, ma'am, nothing. I did not receive any apology, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 3 is constitution of the meeting. Our meeting is constituted. We have a quorum for which is adoption of the agenda. Can I have a mover for the adoption? The agenda is in front of us. Honorable Zulu.
Thank you. May I move the adoption agenda?
Thank you, Honorable Zulu. Honorable Rogers.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, colleagues. Happy to second that.
Thank you very much. Let's go to the next item without further ado. Now, colleagues, just as a background to this, but I know you're aware, we have a very good relationship in KwaZulu-Natal, the KwaZulu-Natal Special Investigation Unit, and we have regular briefings by them. We also, as part of our cooperation, we assist in following up on recommendations that they make with the relevant departments once they finalize their investigations. So we do appreciate the relationship that we have with them and their regular briefings. Honorable Zulu, your hand is up. Is that a legacy hand or? Honorable Zulu, before I proceed. Okay, thank you. Let me then hand over. Honorable Zulu, yes? Can't hear you. Okay, okay, fine, thank you. So without further ado, colleagues, somebody is speaking. I'm not sure who it is. Can I ask that people mute so that there will be no interference? Honorable Zulu, I'm not sure if you want to say something. I see your mic is on. If not, can you please mute? Okay, let me just mute. Yeah. Okay, let me then hand over to the Special Investigating Unit, KwaZulu-Natal, for their presentation. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Thank you very much for that. Honourable members, good morning, guests. Thank you very much for the opportunity to present again. And I think to a large extent, Madam Chair, you've summed up the relationship and why we are here. Ms. Jama, could you please put on the slides for us, please? Thank you. So, Honourable Chair, what we have today is the presentation. Can we move over to slide 3, please? So, Honourable Chair, honourable members, we have this presentation prepared, and we thought that it would be good for us to set the scene, and to a large extent you have set up the scene in your introduction, that we as the SIU cannot exist in a vacuum. And the reason we are saying this is that we are starting to see the benefits, as will be illustrated in later slides, of breaking the silo approach that has existed within this country for a long time. So the purpose of this presentation is twofold. One is to provide an update, an overview on provincial investigations. And the second one is to explore how Scopa can assist us in making us more effective for the benefit of the country as a whole. Slide number 4, please, Nazi. So in establishing the context of why we have set the scene and talking of this collaborative approach, We have collaborated with a number of entities, and you can see some of them that are reflected on the slide. So we have built up relations and relationships with these entities in order to make us more, because there's no use doing an investigation if there's going to be no outcome. Now, the reason we've listed entities such as the FIC and SABRIC and the Auditor General is to illustrate that these relationships have been created, one, for the outcome, but two, for these entities to actually assist us in achieving that outcome. There's a wealth of information out there for our investigations, and it is these agencies that assist us in driving that forward. So if we move over to the next slide, you'll start seeing the benefits of this collaboration, breaking the silo approach. And I thought that it would be excellent for us to share with this committee our statistics in regard to slide 5. So if you see these, you would see the inroads we are making in this fight against corruption. And these are statistics for the SIU as a whole. This collaborative approach, this breaking the silo mentality, has started realizing great benefits in driving the investigations and especially the outcomes. Now, the reason we've set this out is to show you that from a national perspective, what we have achieved thus far. But the purpose of this is to actually get to where we are on the provincial projects. So for that slide, I'm going to, for those slides and to give you an update on the provincial projects, I'm going to hand you over to the Head of Investigations in KZN, Ms. Jama, who will take you through the next few slides. Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Jama.
Thank you, Mr. Kosai, and good morning, Honorable Chair and Honorable Members. Mr. Kosai has alluded on all provincial investigations, including the newly proclaimed investigations. I'll also demonstrate that the remedial action recommended by the SIU and